Well, hi musicians, it's so good to see you. Welcome back to the music room. We are still working on pattern. Same or different? Apple, banana, or cherry? Time to make some music, yes it is. Time to make some music, yes it is. Time to make some music, yes it is. Let's make some music together. If we look at just the words, that would be apple, 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 banana. If we looked at the rhythm, it would be apple, 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 banana. But if we looked at the melody, I wonder if that would be a little different than just apple, 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 banana. Maybe there'll be a cherry in there, a cherry on top. Are you ready to sing out loud and move around? Here we go. But first I gotta practice my instrument. Let me go ahead and get this out here. Do you know what song that was? Well, this is a trumpet. And I was playing, well, maybe you haven't figured it out yet. This is a recorder. And I bet you have figured out what song I was playing. Doggie Doggie. Would you sing with me? Doggie Doggie, where's your bone? Someone stole it from my home. Who stole the bone? I stole the bone. There are questions and there are answers. Let's sing both. Doggie, doggie, where's your bone? Someone stole it from my home. Who stole the bone? I stole the bone. I'm gonna sing the questions and you sing the answers. Here we go. Doggie, doggie, where's your bone? Who stole the bone? Did you sing the answers? This time you sing the questions. You're going to sing, doggie, doggie, where's your bone? And also, who stole the bone? Here we go. Someone stole it from my home. I stole the bone. This time I'm gonna play and you sing both parts, the questions and the answers. Here we go. Did you sing with me? Well, let's learn more about that rhythm and the patterns of the rhythm right over here. Clap and sing the first motive of Doggie Doggie. Here we go. Doggie Doggie, where's your bone? We always call the first part of a song apple. That's right. We'll call the first part apple. Let's do the second part. Someone stole it from my home. Did you sing that with me? Try that again. Someone stole it from my home. Is that rhythm the same as apple or different? Hide the singing in your head and clap the rhythm. Is that rhythm the same as apple or different? Yeah, it's the same. So we'll do apple, apple. The next part is the who stole the bone part. Sing that with me. Who stole the bone? Is that the same as apple or different? It's different. If it's different than apple, what do we call it? We call it banana. That's right. Doggie, doggie, where's your bone? Apple. Someone stole it from my home. Apple. Who stole the bone? Banana. Let's try the last part. I stole the bone. I stole the bone. Is that rhythm the same as apple? The same as banana? Is it different? Is it a cherry? No, it's the same as banana. If this is who, then this is I. Hide it in your head. Yes, it's the same rhythm. That means it is a banana. The rhythm of Doggie Doggie is an apple, apple, banana, banana pattern. Let's read 3 different rhythms. Here's the first rhythm. Ready, go. Ti-ti-ta, ti-ti-ta. We will call that apple because it is the very first rhythm. Here we go. Ti-ti-ta, ti-ti-ta. That's apple. Let's try this one. Ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. Is that the same as apple? No, it's different. So we call it banana. And let's try this one. Read it with me. Ready, go. Ta, ti-ti-ta, ta. Is that the same as banana? Nope. Is that the same as apple? Nope. So we call it cherry. Apple, banana, cherry. Apple, apple, banana, banana was the pattern for Doggie Doggie. Let's read these rhythms in the same pattern. Apple, apple, banana, banana. Clap it and read it. Ready, go. Ti-ti-ta, 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 ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ta, ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. Let's try a different pattern. How about this one? Apple, cherry, banana, cherry. Wait a minute. We can't do that. We can't have a cherry unless there's already been a banana. You can't just put them in whatever order you want them to. It always has to go apple. Then if there's something different, there's a banana. Then if there's a third kind, it's called cherry. We'll do apple, banana, cherry, cherry. Ready, go. Ti-ti-ta, ti-ti-ta. Ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. Ta, ti-ti-ta-ta. Ta, ti-ti-ta-ta. Let's do another pattern. How about like this? Apple, banana, cherry, apple. That was like 2, 4, 6, 8, if you remember. Apple, banana, cherry, apple, apple, banana, cherry, apple. Here we go. Ti-ti-ta, ti-ti-ta. Ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. Ta, ti-ti-ta-ta, ti-ti-ta, ti-ti-ta. Let's do another pattern. How about this one? Apple, apple, banana, apple. That was like hot cross buns. I remember that, do you? Let's try it. Apple, apple, banana, apple. Here we go. Ti-ti-ta, 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 ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ta, ti-ti-ta, ti-ti-ta. Let's move around our rhythms. Let's do it a different way. How about like this? Apple, apple, banana, apple. Ready, go. Ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. Ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. Ta, ti-ti-ta-ta. Ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. One more pattern. We'll do it like this. Apple, apple, banana, cherry. Apple, apple, banana, cherry. Are you going to read it out loud with me? And clap. Ready, go. Ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. Ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. Ta, ti-ti-ta-ta. Ti-ti-ta, ti-ti-ta. That was rhythmic pattern with apple and banana and cherry. I want to teach you a brand new song from Ireland called Ho the Rattlin Bog. And it goes like this. Hi-ho the rattlin' bog in the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho the rattlin' bog in the bog down in the valley-o. A rattlin' bog can be found in Ireland. In Ireland, they have these swamps that are so filled with hundreds of years of leaves that they barely move. If you were to hit it with your foot or hit it with your hand, it would wiggle, kind of like jello. That means rattlin'. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog in the bog down in the valley-o. Would you sing that with me? Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog in the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog in the bog down in the valley-o. And the bog down in the valley-o. Try that. And the bog down in the valley-o. And the verse goes like this. Now in this bog there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattlin' tree, tree in the bog down in the valley-o. Now in this bog there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattlin' tree, tree in the bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Would you try this with me? Now in this bog there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattlin' tree, tree in the bog and the bog down in the valley-o. And then back to the chorus. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Now this song is an additive song. It starts with the bog, and then it goes to a tree, and then a limb, and then a branch, and then a nest, and in that nest, an egg. There are more verses than that, but we're only going to go up to an egg. Try that again. Bog, tree, limb, branch, nest, egg. Try that one more time. Bog, tree, limb, branch, nest, egg. Let's sing it all the way to there. Are you standing up so you can move around in space? Ready to try it together? 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Now in this bog there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattlin' tree, tree in the bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Now on this tree there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattlin' limb, limb on the tree in the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Now on this limb there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattlin' branch, branch on the limb and a limb on the tree in the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Now on this branch there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattlin' nest, nest on the branch and the branch on the limb and the limb on the tree in the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Now in this nest there was an egg, a rare egg, a rattlin' egg, egg in the nest on the branch and the branch on the limb and the limb on the tree, tree in the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Hi-ho, the rattlin' bog and the bog down in the valley-o. Isn't that a great song? I'll teach you more another time. What a great time I had in music class. I sure hope you did too. Well, let's do it again here in the music room. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.